Hey guys, this is Tim with Invisible Pain. Today I've been sitting up watching some videos. Before I get started, the first thing I want to set out and say is my heart goes out to the people in Hawaii and Maui that has been through so much tragedy and pain the last several days. And speaking on that, I've been watching some people that actually lives there. I've also watched the WFFA, the Women Fighting for America, and the insight that they give you on Hawaii, on what's happening. And this morning, what got my interest up is I was watching Fox News, and nobody has really mentioned any of this stuff's going on, besides the hurricane. And one thing that I didn't understand when I even heard about the hurricane that was hitting the East Coast, and they was showing pictures, and they was showing the winds, the very, very high winds, and the fire that was coming off of it. But there was one thing missing: the rain. And when a big hurricane that size is coming in, do you think that they're going to be flooding? There's going to be roofs blowed off. That goes with a hurricane. Well, this morning, what brought my attention to it is when Fox News come out and said that some not government agency, but a judge had put a halt on anyone coming in trying to purchase land. And I was sitting there thinking, they're still finding people that lost their lives and digging through rubble and locating people. And I couldn't believe that banks and millionaires and insurance agencies was over there trying to do a land grab. Couldn't understand why. But then I listened to the lady from the WFFA, and she said that a month or two ago that you had the police chief and a lot of the big people in control over Maui had come to the White House or somewhere in that government agency and had this great big meeting about what they wanted for Hawaii. They wanted it to be the place that was out front for a new smart country, or a smart society. They want to come in and rebuild this whole town. You got people like Oprah Winfrey that's been trying to buy this large popular place down there so they can take over and do as they will and bring all the smart. They want it to stand out front to show you that our country can run and be in a smart town. They want to take all the land grab away from the people that actually own Hawaii and give it to these global cabal people, which, it all points back to the devil and what he's trying to do. And they're using it as covers. Oh, we're coming over here, we're trying to help people. How you gonna help people by running them off their land? So this judge come out and said, we're stopping that. Nobody's selling anything, but doesn't mean it's not still in the works. I challenge each and every one of you to go online and look up some of these people that are talking about the way that this one girl come in, this young girl, and she was scared to death, said that there's no way possible that the way this so-called storm it come in over the mountains. And she said that the fire had got so hot that it was melting steel structures, just melting them. And I'm sitting there thinking, I'm old country boy, and I'm sitting there thinking, I've got, a lot of times I get a bunch of scrap and stuff and throw it in a pile, and wood and all kinds of things, and there's sometimes metal and stuff breaks in there, and some of these old country boys can build a damn fire. And, we'll throw racing fuel on it, whatever we've got to get that damn fire going. And at the end of it, you go through and you pick the metal out. And, a lot of people that scrap metal, they pull the metal out after they burn all the shit off of it and take and sell it. So something's got to be really, really hot, really, really hot to melt steel structures. And it was only on certain areas there that these people were explaining that the high-end parts that they'd been trying to do a land grab for so long. And they did mention Oprah Winfrey's name with several others that had been coming over trying this. So before you believe all the bullshit that is being not pushed or not said on the news channels, think about what they're wanting. Think about somebody coming knocking at your door, and that's the last time that you receive any kind of freedom. They want everything digitized. They all digital money. They want everything so they can know exactly what you're doing. They're shipping, our fuel is going to other countries. Our food is declining. Our prices are high. And we're the most powerful country in the world, but now we're running on empty. Think about what they're trying to do to us. And it has nothing to do with whatever party line that you sit there and say that you're voting from. But if you think about the Democrats and the money that you're trying to spend to buy people's votes, they can say a whole lot here at the end of Joe Biden's first presidential 4 years. They can say whatever the hell they want, and if you're a Democrat, you're a diehard Democrat, you're going to believe it because you're thinking that he's helping you. And if you look around and look at the people suffering, look at the people that is addicted to drugs, look at the people that's laying on the streets, look at the people that's coming over here and just bombarding our country, and look at the 90-some thousand kids that came to the border that are missing. Nobody knows where in the hell they are. How in the hell does 90-some thousand children come to a border that we run, that our U.S. government is supposed to be running, that ICE is supposed to be running, and you don't know where in the hell 90-some thousand children are? They're trying to hide all this behind all this bullshit that they're trying to do to Trump. It's a smokescreen. If you keep your eye on Trump long enough, you missed all the details. Guys, you need to get away from the Democrat-Republican thing and think about people that are suffering. Think about these people that live in Hawaii. I don't live in Hawaii. I'm just telling you the things that people from Hawaii is saying, that it's no way possible that this happened. There was no alert system. They wouldn't let anyone in to help these people. And this young lady was describing that people were actually burning alive in the damn streets. People was finding in the oceans. People were going everywhere. So if it's hot on land, you jump in the ocean, you still die. Why in the hell would fire burn in the ocean unless there was something fueling it? And then you show, and they're smart on what they do. Think about a whole community that is, houses are 10 foot apart. And everything is decimated. And the only thing that's left is a church. I think it's a Catholic church. And so they do that to think, well, maybe it was God that stepped up and done that. Maybe it was God's power. Do I believe I serve a powerful God? Absolutely. Or was it somebody's intention to pull your eye off of the situation, to say the whole community burnt down, but God left his house? There's a bigger plan that you're not seeing. They're trying to take over everything. They're using young kids to say, oh, we're going to pay for your college. They used this damn pandemic to keep everybody at home, send them a little bit of money, keep them shut up, make them believe they're going to die, scare the hell out of them. And as long as you keep people scared and fearful, they're not going to stand up. So you're sitting there speaking to yourself, well, how do I expose this? If you've got a damn phone, Any time of these damn people that comes up and tries to get you to do this shit or trying to get you to sell your land, if they're authentic people and don't give a damn, they ain't gonna care if you get your phone out for your records. Pull your phone out. Record their ass. Put it online, let everybody see. Because everybody in the world, whether you're Democrat or Republican, you know what they're trying to do to Donald Trump. If you cannot, honest to God, look at our country right now and to state that our country is in and see that we are almost in default on every damn thing that we're about. All right, well then back it up to when Trump was going on. We made more money, there was more businesses, there was new growth, and Biden's wanting to get out and tout Bidenomics, or whatever the shit he calls it, talking about how great it is. Go to the grocery store and tell them how great it is. Go to the gas pump and say how great it is. Go try to buy a house. Go to Lowe's Hardware and try to buy, or Home Depot and buy lumber. Buy anything and see if the prices is not through the roof now. We need to stand together in this next election, and anybody that has stood up and lied to our damn face, and you know who they are. The Democrats have something that they're trying to get across right now, and they don't give a damn about the people that they represent. They don't give a damn about nobody but themselves. It goes to show you the whole Biden syndicate, on their whole thing, he was the poorest man in the government, one of the poorest men in the government, and all of a sudden he's a multi-millionaire? How does that happen? It happens because your ass is being bought off. That's why these people 80 and 90 years old want to hold office, because they're not just letting go of a position, they're letting go of multi-million-dollar incomes. They want to hold on to it as long as they can. So how do we stop this shit? Instead of sitting at home on election night, get your ass up, and anybody, I don't give a damn if it's a councilman in your town, your governor, whoever, if they're standing up and they're spewing these same damn lies that Biden and his administration has been spewing to the American people, vote their ass out. There needs to be not just a red wave, there needs to be a wave of God that runs across this country that stops all of this mess that's going on, all this mess against children, the sexual exploitation of the children, all this mess that goes on. I have grandbabies, and I'm going to protect my family till the day I die. I've got old enough now that I don't give a damn what nobody thinks about me, what nobody says about me. But I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm not going to get on here and I'm not going to tell you lies just because I don't like a person. When Barack Obama was in there, I never said a cross word about him online. Because honestly, I thought that he had good intentions. Did I like some of his policies? No. But when Joe Biden come in, remember this one thing. He said he was going to unify this country. He said that. If you look around, you see any unification. The only thing that they're doing right now is trying to get Donald Trump locked up, because they know that he's going to win the next election. And they're going to go after everything they can to have this done, have these court cases heard before the next presidential election, and try to have his ass locked up. So he can't run. He can't go out against their lies. We have to help him right now. You have to stand up and let people know. And just if you're sitting in a restaurant and you hear somebody bashing Trump and spewing lies, it's your responsibility to stand up to those damn lies. Because really half the people that speak this shit has no idea what the truth is. They're listening off to what somebody else, they don't do no research. They listen off what their next door neighbor says, or what these Line-ass NBC or the damn View and all this other shit that gets there and spews all this hate and lies because of skin color. Black or white, we're all brothers and sisters in Christ. And the damn government has come in and spewed these damn lies and division to do one thing: to split us. And they can do what they want as long as the world is split. Our nation is split. They can go in and do whatever they want to and call it, in a sense, of democracy and the helping of mankind, and they're killing us. They're destroying our country. And if you want to go down as history as one of the ones that supported the demise of the United States, then you keep on point and do what the hell you're doing. Because I promise you, one of these days, you're going to be called out for it. Or do you want to stand up for somebody that's trying their honest effort to make our country great again? Donald Trump didn't collect money from the damn White House. He was a billionaire before he come in. He didn't collect a monthly check. He donated it. What's that tell you? They're scared of him because the amount of information that this amount has on these corrupt politicians, they know that if he gets back in, their ass is done. That's the reason they're jumping head over heels, trying to keep him locked up in court right now. And everybody knows it's bullshit. Like, share, comment, and hit that button. Guys, I need you to help. I need you to follow me. I need to get my boosting up. I need to let the people know in this world what we're up against. Help me. I'm begging you to help me. I'm not going to let up. Neither can you. Tim Tilley, Invisible Pain.